Hey everyone, welcome back to the week's stream. Hope everyone's been doing well. I have decided to do another combo stream again for the stream. More specifically, the Jagdpanther G1 in addition to the HE162. This is probably one of my favorite tank destroyers in the game. It's a Panther chassis. It's essentially been converted into a case-made tank destroyer. This is very, this is like I said, this is one of my favorite tank destroyers in the game. It sits at 6.0. You have a 88mm. You have a decently thick front plate at 80mm, and with the angle here, the fairly good angle. Again, it doesn't help you that much with. It doesn't help against heat and stabilized, so forth. But against conventional rounds, if you're careful, you can take on a lot of tanks from the front. And because of the way volumetrics works, this area here is very tricky. Tends to just eat rounds. Most of the times when I get penetrated from the front, it's through the machine gun port right here. That's a very obvious target that gets shot at a lot. And not much armor to speak of on the sides. We've got a 50mm plate. And yeah, you essentially don't want to angle this too much. You can angle a bit, but not too much. The sides aren't very well protected. So because this is a case-made tank destroyer, the speed on it is also pretty good because you don't have a heavy turret weighing the thing down. So this tank gets around fairly quickly on the battlefield, compared to Panthers at the same BR. It's actually very quick to get into position. Coupled with the gun, you can hold down and you can do some good work. So for the streams, for this stream, we're going to pair it off with the HE162. Now, this is a plane that, in my opinion, gets slept on a lot in the German tech tree, especially where ground battles are concerned. It has no payload to speak of. There's no rockets that you can fit, no bombs, none of that. It has two 20mm rounds, 220mm cannons in the nose. You can see right there and there. And you only have 240 rounds of armor. It's not an extreme amount of ammo that you have. So when you do play with this plane, you do have to be careful to land your shots. You can't spray unnecessarily. That being said, in my experience, when I've played with this in ground RB, enemy players tend, when they bring in aircraft, they tend to bring in either bombers or they bring in close air support, and they tunnel vision on the ground targets and they don't actually pay attention. So normally what I'll do is mid-match, if I happen to die after taking a point or getting a kill or two, I'll hop into this and I'll stay on the outskirts of the match for the most part till I can spot aircraft coming in. And because even at higher BRs, 7.0, 8.0, 8.0 and above, you tend to see a lot of prop planes being used because their repair costs are fairly cheap versus the payload that they can carry. But at this BR, almost every single plane that's brought in is a prop plane, and this being a jet, you do have superior speed. And that's about the only thing this plane has going for it. It can't turn very well, it can't roll extremely well, and you definitely don't want to get this. This plane is the definition of boom and zoom. You do not want to try and get into a dogfight using this aircraft. You will lose almost every single. You want to keep the speed, and you want to keep going, and if you do a pass on an enemy plane and you don't kill it, just keep going straight and work your way back slowly. It's very tempting sometimes to fallen behind a Spitfire or a P-51 or F4U. But trust me, they'll eventually outturn you if you don't kill them very quickly. So utilize the plane speed to its full advantage. Also, that being said, I do also sometimes use this aircraft as close air support. Though you might be asking, well, how do you do that considering there's no bombs or rockets? The 20mm are extremely effective against light-skinned targets as well as open-topped vehicles, which you do actually see a decent amount of at this BR. So yes, if you get something like, let's say, for example, an M18 or an M10 or an ASU 57, and you lob a couple of rounds into that open top, you can more than likely kill the enemy vehicle in a single pass without having to use that much ammo. So strangely enough, don't get fooled by the fact that it doesn't really have any payload. You can still do a decent amount of work. If nothing else, you can still do little taps on the enemy vehicles just to let your friends know where they're at on the map. So that being said, let's jump in 6.0. Also a nice pairing because both vehicles are sitting at exactly 6.0, so they don't drag each other up or down depending down here or the up tier is. Okay, so we have Sweden. I'm gonna go around C. I want to go down this road here. Looks like we got a... might actually have gotten a down tier. We might have gotten a down tier at 5.3, it looks. See a bunch of Tiger H1s. Looks very much like our first game is a down tier. That being said, let's not get overconfident just because it is a down tier. Being a casemate tank destroyer, we are very susceptible from the sides and the back, so even if we are playing at 5.3, we can still end up dead very quickly if we're not careful. Alright, let's show that front plate. And let's slow down for just a second here. If anyone comes down this road. Nothing yet. Oh. I see him. He sees me. Got my suspension, but at least I'm pointing in the right direction. This is his distance there. 300. Okay. What am I looking at over there? Oh, he's gonna shoot again. Oh. That is a PT-76, I believe. And he is very much using heat fin stabilized against me at the moment. There we go. That hurts. There might be two of them there, I'm not sure. Killed two of my crew. Okay. I think there may have just been one. I might have... Oh no, there was another one. Okay. Was indeed another one. Yep. Heat fin stabilized. I believe the penetration for that is, for his round, is roughly 200 millimeters at any distance, so really there wasn't much I could do. Their angling would have done nothing. Unfortunately, I missed that very first shot, which took out my transmission. And then the subsequent follow-up shots took out my crew.
Another zone captured, we have the advantage.
Like I said, just because we get a down tier doesn't mean we can get complacent. Now we are in the HE-162, and I already see a enemy aircraft up. So I'm gonna let him. I just wanna see what he does.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Okay. He's climbing to zenith, and we are going in for a run. It's a yak of some description. And we got him. The yak 9. Alright. Very, very good. Oh! Oh! And there I go. Just as I was attempting to disengage, he got me. And that is basically that. I am going to still have one backup. Might as well. Might as well. A very tit-for-tat game so far. I get a kill, they kill me. I get another kill, they kill me again. But we more or less have control over the map. We are pushing both their spawns. I'm gonna head towards B.
Attention to the designated grid square. Attention to the designated grid zone.
Yep, there is someone on B. Believe it's okay, whatever was on B just died. I think it was that BTR. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. Maybe I'll help. Now my teammate can repair, and he'll repair before I even get there. Okay, is there someone there? Is that why he's shooting? Don't see anyone. Okay.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Alright. I'm going to swing around and go towards A. Excuse me, sir. Thank you, sir. Both just, yeah, there we go. Okay, I don't know why he shot me. Okay, there are some enemies on A. We're just gonna keep on moving. Tiger is with me. I think we cleared out A. Okay. Looks like it's okay. PE8 incoming. Just going to do a shout out real quick. PE8 is incoming and he will bring vengeance with him. In the form of a very large bomb. I think he just dropped it on C. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Well, he only killed 2 teammates on C. So I suppose not as bad as it could have been. Just gonna hold up for a moment. See if any enemies try to drive past. Alright. And we won. Yeah. Successful first game. It bodes well. Okay, let's hop into the next match. Alright, so we have advanced the Rhine, and again I'm going to try and hold down this road here. These maps with all these straight roads really do help me. Don't have to worry about too many angles of approach. Basically, I just have to pay attention to who is behind me, of any teammates still behind me, and if anyone ends up dying, then I know, oh, I need to maybe watch my rear. This Tiger might have the same idea as me, and I don't know, we'll see in a moment. Alright, let's see if anyone comes down the road here. Alright, he's gonna move up. He's gonna move up, I'll move up. Oh, Concept 3 that just came around the corner. Alright. Let's move up. Let us take the real estate.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
that concept must have come from C. I came around the corner and, yeah, drove right through. You can go down this road early game with a wheeled vehicle. It is fast enough, but you can't take a point and then try and go down this road. It doesn't work very well. Alright. And I tried to aim, but it wouldn't. My teammate there ran into the back of me. Unfortunately, that Challenger got a 17-pounder, so that range it would just, yeah, cut right through me. That's how it goes, unfortunately. Oh, we have Normandy. Alright. I'm gonna go down the beach. See if I can get to A. Now, apparently, this map will cease to exist. Yeah, Normandy. This map will cease to exist soon. Apparently, Gaijin has some plans to completely redesign it, so I don't know exactly when that will happen. Probably on the next update that's coming up. So when that occurs, this map is in its current form. It will cease to exist. We will not see it again. Apparently, at higher BRs, this map is somewhat of a mess. That being said, I don't play super high tier that much myself. So I don't know. Maybe for higher BRs, it just doesn't balance very well. Not sure. But it is a relatively tiny map, so yeah, I guess it makes sense that what's the point of having Leopard 2As and Abrams, you know, fighting on this map. Alright, M46. He's dead. Get a cheek shot on him, maybe? Yeah, there we go. M26. And that Jumbo just died. Okay, that's his turret that popped off. Alright. Tally ho. Just going to sit tight for a moment. Okay, there is some kind of heavy up there, but I can't get any shots on him at the moment. The 88mm does good work when it penetrates. Okay. There we go. He backed up enough. T26 is very dangerous. And you just got shot by something. Thought maybe I could dip that round. I need to be very careful because my reverse is almost non-existent. So I cannot push up too far. As tempting as it may be to get off some of these shots, I do need to just always be aware of where I am. So watch out, my friend. I get it. There we go. Ooh! That recoilless rifle shot almost hit me, but it basically missed and hit the, Yeah, now there's someone there. Ooh. That's a bomb. Oh. Where did that IS-2 shot come from? Mm-hmm. Yep. I liked how he was reverse shooting. Yeah. The players tend to do that a lot. They'll just reverse in. Alright, so we have a P-47 up. I did okay. I got 4 kills in the Panther. Not bad.
Attention to the map.
Okay, he is down. We just try and maintain our speed here. Just a quick little tap with the 20 mils. It suffices most of the time.
The enemy is winning. Roll up counterattack.
T95 up. Let's say balloon. Someone finally got the IS-2. Okay. Not too sure what my teammate's plan was there. So we have a enemy plane right here. Just gonna drop in right behind him.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
There we go. Just want to make sure he doesn't get those bombs off. Okay. I did my job. Now, he more than likely was aware that I was above him and falling in behind him, but like I mentioned that he would rather attempt to get the bombs off than try and engage me, which is what he really should have done.
Attention to the designated grid square.
If I remember correctly, I saw an enemy plane land. Yeah, there he is. He's just above my airplane. No, you probably can't see, but I see him.
Designated grid square.
Alright. He probably has some bombs.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Can't engage him just yet. Enemy
Attention to the map.
AA is currently shooting at me. I believe he is far away enough now.
Attention to the designated grid square. Attention to the map.
Okay. Enemy plane right behind me. Whoa. Mr. Fark shooting at something. Triple A shooting at me.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Unfortunate he got those bombs off. Well, let's go shoot him down.
Attention to the map. Attention to the map. We no longer have the advantage.
You tried. Okay. Okay. And he is down. Very dangerous opponent. Very dangerous opponent.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Doing head-ons with these planes is essentially suicide. I have to catch them off guard or try and get a
To the designated grid square.
energy kill like the one I just got there.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win. Attention to the designated grid square.
Okay, our triple one just friendly bombed one of our just
Attention to the map.
okay, just excuse me a moment. I'm just going to. That gentleman is spamming a bit too much. There we go. Yeah, we're unfortunately not gonna win this match. Oh. Someone shooting at me. something on... Okay, that was a BTR. So yes, it is unfortunate. And that's how it goes. But that match was a good demonstration of how effective the 162 is at the 6.0 VR. Shot down 4 aircraft, and doing that with only about 140 rounds of ammo from the 20 mils. 20 mils are extremely potent, even if you just have 2 of them. So yeah, despite the fact we lost the match, it just goes to show you. We also got, technically speaking, a ground kill against the BTR. But yeah, it was that was a very good match for the 162. Essentially, as long as you just fly carefully, just be aware of where the enemy planes are, you essentially can fly unchallenged, and you can intercept bombers as they come in, fighters as they come in. Very effective. Right, so we have a Seversk 13 here with a single capture point. Yippee. I'm just gonna go straight for it. I'm not even gonna try, because everyone's just gonna go for that point. Do we have the Americans with us? Yes, we do. It's strangely reassuring to have M18s on your team, because at least you know you won't have to deal with them. They're the enemy's problem. Little gremlins. I hate to go up against them, but I love to have them on my side. Hopefully I don't get side-shotted here. There we go. We're on the point. Now I'm just gonna... There we go. Put myself in the little nook here. Oh, they're on the other side. Probably just on the other side of these windows. Go, assault tanks, go do your job. I'm a case tank destroyer. This urban fighting is not my forte. Hopefully I don't kill by artillery. I'm hoping. I guess we'll see. Okay. It's dropping everywhere except on me, so I'm happy with that. Yes, go M18. Be a nuisance. Go haunt the nightmares of the enemy, as you do mine. Apologies, this isn't the most, my M18 just died, that's very unfortunate. This isn't the most gripping gameplay, but like in tight corners like this, it's a it'd be very stupid of me to try and peek corners. Like, roads like that, yes. Like here and here, yes. But like right here, no. Best thing to do is just stay put. And we took the point. Now we just need to sit here and keep it. Hopefully my team doesn't overextend and get picked off one by one.
Our victory is near.
We're doing fairly well. Ooh. Okay. He got his kill. At the cost of his own life. I heard that rocket go off and then him hitting the ground. Ooh. Yep. Just sitting here. Again, not the most thrilling gameplay, to be sure. This is how it be sometimes. You just become a spectator to what's going on around you. And our team is doing very well, and I believe it's because we have the Americans on our side. Because the Americans do very well. The American vehicles do very well in these tight close quarters fighting, because they've got those little short stabilizers that we don't have, the Russians don't have. I don't even think the British have them. So, yeah, they do very well in these little close quarters maps like this. Yeah, the enemy team is more or less done for. I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna move on now. Whoa, that BT-76 scared me. Yeah, essentially we sat on our behinds that whole match and did what we were actually made to do, which is just ambush and hold down a specific area. Ooh, that was cinematic. This is not destructible. Couple of enemy players are spawning in some tanks for a last minute revenge killing, but yeah. They're just speeding up the inevitable. Where did you get shot from? Probably an ice too. Yeah, despite the sloped armor here in the front, you don't actually have all that much depression, all things considered. So you always have to be very careful, so you don't push out too fast or too far.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory
The ASU 85 out there somewhere. Oh, right. Is that him? No. Alright, and that is that. Again, not the most thrilling match ever, but I have to play how I have to play sometimes. Me rushing into a bunch of houses with, you know, short little roads and short little line of sights, it's not in my best interest. So far, so good. It's getting some decent matches. Overall, it's just also a case of it's a good vehicle. It's a very good vehicle at this BR. Probably some of the BRs I've played the most. Yeah, I'm gonna make my way here to the little construction site and see if I can get a line of sight down that road there. Bunch of Tiger E's. Ooh, Sturmmorser. Moser or Moser? I'm not sure. Not 100% sure on the pronunciation there. This time we do not have the Americans on our side. We have a single challenger on our side, and that's our representative for the United Kingdom there. Yeah, no. I'm gonna have to go around this excavator. I do not have the depression to sit there. Oh, but maybe right here. Not the best either. Okay. Teammates are dying all around me. You need to be careful here. Watch my left there. Just going to reverse a little bit. Nope, nothing there. C is well covered. B is the real death trap here.
Enemy forces have captured a zone. We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
T-3485s, very dangerous as well. Here comes the artillery. You see something. I'm gonna peek this corner and see how it goes. Oh. Got his track. That was a ricochet on my part. There is many of them. And they got my gun. This is a very bad spot I found myself in. He's probably gonna kill me. Okay. So much smoke. Okay. Maybe got his breach. Ooh. Yeah. There it goes. And that's the end of that. There we go. Sat staring down that road for 5 minutes. Not a single player came down. Okay, let us do the thing with the HE-162. There's 2 enemy planes up. Yeah, got some shots on him. See if we can get some shots on this gentleman.
We have most of the zone.
Got some shots on him too. Oh, I think we set... Oh, we set that other guy on fire. Alright. The SM-91. Alright. Now, we should have enough energy to outstall this gentleman. Hopefully I don't go into a flat spin here. Okay, alright, alright, alright. He's trying. Okay. You did well. Doesn't look like there's any other enemy planes up at the moment, so I can just focus on taking him down.
Pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Oh no, there is in fact another enemy plane up. Unfortunately killed my teammate. Okay, he is on fire.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
There he is. Alright.
Enemy forces have captured a zone. Attack the B point.
Seems to be distracted. Let's do the thing. Okay. He is down. Unfortunately, he did kill my teammate in the 109. And as tempting as it was to get into a dogfight with that yak, it's just not advisable. Not in this aircraft. You have to maintain your speed. You have to maintain that energy advantage. We could still turn this around. We do have some ground forces left.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win. Allied forces have captured a zone.
Okay, we have some more friendly planes incoming.
Most of the zones are under control.
Okay. When you have more aircraft than ground forces in a match, it usually doesn't work very well. Usually. Hopefully I'm wrong. HE-219. It at least has the ability to kill medium and heavy tanks from above. Ooh, anti-air. Maybe something open top? Nope. You? Yep. Whoa! I clipped through the I clipped through the trees there. I should be dead. That's an M10, and I can definitely do some real damage to him. Open top. There we go. Oh, that was a M36B1. Okay. Looked like an M10. Oh, what do we have there? We have an enemy aircraft chasing me.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
And I have 88 rounds of ammunition left.
Have captured a zone.
That's a yak of some description.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
I may have made a mistake here.
Enemy forces have captured a zone. Attack the main point!
Yep, I made a mistake. I completely underestimated the amount of energy that man had. Stupid mistake on my part. I didn't listen to my own advice. Should have just kept going, but I didn't. And I paid the price. I paid the price for my own stupidity. Yay. Let's see where we end up next. Stalingrad. I'm gonna go around A.
Mannschaft, Positionen! Einsatzbereit machen. Fahrer bereit. Schützenbereit. Bereit.
Accidentally ran into my teammate there. Looks like a lot of our team is also going towards A. I'm just going to wait here for a moment. In case anything comes whipping around that corner over there. Which it very well may. It's about 300.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Okay, I'll move up. Panzer 470. That is probably my second favorite tank destroyer in the game right there. It has everything I love about a tank destroyer. It's low profile. It's got a phenomenal gun. It has actually decent-ish armor. That is a very good case tank destroyer in my opinion. Okay. So far, I've not seen a single enemy. And we are pushing up on the way to their spawn, so to speak.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
See if I can get up here. Hey. Little sneaky spot. Very sneaky. Ooh. Enemy right there. Let's swing the old gun around. There we go. That man could that man could very easily have killed me if I wasn't paying attention. Oh, Pounds of 470 is dead. Unfortunate. That's a lot of artillery.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Mm-hmm. Distance there is, I wonder how much. 600.
Keep it up and victory will be ours.
So, by allowing us to get into these positions, we have cut off a lot of avenues of approach for them to get towards A. The majority of their team seems to have gone to C. The majority of our team went A and then subsequently just went straight towards their spawn.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Someone is shooting at the Panther over there. Damn, and I just missed that tank. Unfortunate. M51, yep. That'll do it. That'll do it. Question is now, where was he?
Allied forces have captured a
I'm going to get down from here. I am alone.
forces have captured a zone.
There we go. Better. And we still have a eye on some of the approaches here.
A little more effort and victory will be ours.
Be very sneaky. Apologies, I keep needing to adjust my chair. Keeps sagging on me. I'll buy a new chair one day, but it's not going to be today. I say that almost every stream. quite the dogfight going on here above me. And it's a dogfight. We lost. And subsequently in the 109 killed our Ostwind. Friendly Ostwind. No idea what happened there.
Attention to the designated grid square!
I'm just covering these approaches. Enemy team is almost out of tickets.
Just a little more effort, and victory will surely be ours.
Okay. That is a win for us. Maybe for my next stream I'll do the stream lasts as long as my coffee does. Make a big old flask full of coffee and just play until it runs out. Alright. Go again. Right, so we are on Karelia. I'm going to go here and see if I can get snipes onto their approach from their spawn point.
Mannschaftspositionen! Bereit machen! Fahrer bereit! Skizze bereit! Fahrer bereit!
Move quickly so we don't block our teammates, but I should be fairly quick here down the hill. Pop some smoke. Some more smoke right there.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
I've got 30 smoke grenades, might as well use some of them. Someone almost killed me. To you, sir. Did you shoot me in the arse? I don't know. Just gonna repair my engine.
We are losing. Attention to the map! Allied forces have captured a zone.
He hit me right in the radiator. And I resented that. And we are repaired. Yippee. I can do what I actually wanted to do in the beginning and be a nuisance over here. Ooh, there's a other thingamabob coming down the road. Go. STA1. Oh. I feel really bad killing Japanese battle tanks like that. They're yeah, they're definitely vehicles in the game. I know your pain, sir. I have been where you have been many a times before.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Oh, there someone went.
Attention to the designated grid zone. Attention to the map.
I believe he's gonna try and climb that hill.
Attention to the map.
No, he's not. Is he gonna go try and go down that? Yes, he. Oh, okay. And he just died. The IS-1. Gonna help my teammates here. I hear some shooting occurring. Nice.
We're winning.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much. Attention to the map.
I'm gonna do something stupid. See if it pays off or not. It paid off. Very stupid, but yeah. It paid off. Would not recommend. Would not recommend. Let's climb the hill.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Looks like we have this match well in hand. That was a big bomb. Just watching my rear here in case I see some exhaust or smoke or something. Oh, there we go. There we go. Did not want to give him the opportunity to angle.
Just keep it up, and victory will be ours.
We've captured most of the strategic zones.
Thought I heard something, but guess I was mistaken. We won. And we won. Okay, so I think I'm going to call it there for the stream. Or it's a smidge shorter than I usually do. Usually I try to stream for at least 2 hours or so per stream. Sometimes it's a little bit shorter. But I do have a planned blackout in my area occurring in about 30 minutes. Yeah, in about 30 minutes. So while I have electrical power, I want to just go handle that. For those of you catching the stream after the fact, I do upload all of my streams to my YouTube channel. Link is in the description. Not the description, link is in the about page. It's just the VOD archive. The VODs are completely unedited, so it would be as if you're catching the stream as per normal, basically. I try to stream at least, or I usually stream about once on a Saturday, sometimes a Sunday, depending on how things work out. I may not stream in the coming week, next weekend, simply because I will be relocating. I'll be moving, so I may not have everything set up at that time. It all just depends. If I have my stuff set up, I'll stream. If not, then you won't see me. Then since we do have a few minutes to kill, may as well talk about the next stream, what I may plan on doing again. Last time I streamed, I did a basically, I'm grinding the Italian tech tree. So I was at that point in time when I was doing the Italian tech tree, I was still almost done with the M24. So me basically faffing about in the G1 and the 169, that was just me having a little bit of fun. It's a fun BR. It's a fun BR. There's still some armor meta at the 6.0 BR. True, you do come across some heat fins stabilized, but ever since the BR decompression that they did about 2 weeks ago, 6.0, 6.3, 6.7 has actually been a lot more fun than it used to be, because yeah, all the ATGM wielding vehicles and most of the heat fin stabilized vehicles got pushed up in BR. So yes, on the flip side, the Leopard 1 no longer gets down tiered and ends up facing a jumbo, which even as a German main, I think was a bit much. So the Leopard 1 now sits at a far more comfortable 8.0. Yeah, 8.0. The German 7.3 has effectively been destroyed. There is no 7.3 lineup to be had anymore. The Marder A1 that got pushed up to 7.3. Same thing for the BMP, the German BMP1 got pushed up to from 7.3 to 7.7. The Marder A1 got pushed up from 7.3 to 7.7. The Leopard obviously went up as well. And yeah, besides the Wiesel, there is no more German vehicles besides this premium here that besides the premiums, there's no more 7.3 vehicles to be had. So if you want some kind of a 7.3 lineup, you're basically just taking a Weasel out, or you're taking out some premium vehicles. Two of them here. There's the M47 and the RU251. I have eyeballed the 251. I may pick it up in the future if it's on special. I don't pay full price for the vehicles if I can help it. So I may pick that up in the future. But yeah, effectively, my usual 7.3 was a Marder A1 and a Leopard 1. And then I may either Kugelblitz or the Wiesel. I took one of the two. But yeah, effectively, that's gone now. And yeah, it's a bit of a give and take, as these situations usually are. But it wasn't fair to 6.0, 6.3, 6.7 vehicles to end up facing a vehicle like the Leopard. It's not fair. The Leopard was, like I mentioned before, effectively sometimes going up against the jumbos, which is asking a bit much from those vehicles. So as a result, not just the German vehicles, a lot of the other nation vehicles, the Allied, I say Allied, but USA, USSR, Britain, most of the 7.3s and the 7.7 vehicles got pushed up in BR. So now you have a very big comfortable gap. You can see a very distinctive gap here in the tech tree, where you can see a distinctive, World War II, post World War II tech lineup. The Kugelblitz again is at 7.0. If anything, putting it at 7.0, because the Kugelblitz used to be at 6.7. Excuse me. The Kugelblitz used to be at 6.7, and it got up tiered to 7.0. And that was arguably, that made it a even worse vehicle for enemies to face, because the higher you go in BR, the less armor you encounter. That's just how it is. So, if anything, pushing it up in BR made it just that much more dangerous. I've taken it out several times at 8.0, 8.3 and above, and if you encounter anything on, let's say, wheels, for example, you just shred them. Helicopters, no problem. Aircraft, even at 7.3 and 7.7 and 8.0, you still see a lot of prop casts being used. So yeah, if anything, that change was counterproductive, not for us, not for the German mains, but actually for everyone else having to go up against it. So, in my honest opinion, it could be down tiered to a 6.7 or a 6.3, and that might sound counterintuitive, but it would be a lot less effective. It's gonna be a lot less effective of a tank killer at lower BR than it is at the higher BR that it currently sits at. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, other than that, there is now a nice, comfortable distinction between the World War II era vehicles and the post-World War vehicles. So, as you saw in this game that we played, yeah, we went up against the odd PT-76 with its heat fin stabilized, and you still obviously you see other vehicles with heat fins like the M56, the Scorpion, and so on. But other than that, yeah, it's been a long time coming, the changes that they've made. So it's kind of a good thing to see. So yeah, I've been rambling on now for a few minutes. Sorry about that. So basically, I'm gonna call it there. And then, yeah, anyone who catches the VOD after the fact, like I mentioned, feel free to go check out the free to check out the YouTube channel. If you want some background noise playing while you do something, by all means, go ahead. Yeah, that is basically it. So I may see you guys next week, or I may not. Depends, like I said, after I've done my move. So I'm moving midweek on a Wednesday. So I should be able to get everything sorted by the next weekend. We'll see. But anyway, thanks guys for joining, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Goodbye and good luck.